So the heading write down calculation of forward rate from end of year 2 to end of year 4. So as far as year 2 is concerned, let us see that say how we will make the calculation of answer. For the second year, we will work out the answer like this. One plus spot rate for the first year into 1 plus forward rate for the second year is equal to 1 plus spot rate for the second year raised to 2. This is the simple formula that we have. Now what is the first year spot rate? It is 2.75%. Forward rate for the second year we do not know. The second year spot rate is 3%. This is the way F2 will be calculated. So write down answer. Forward rate for the second year is 1.03 raised to 2 divided by 1.0275 whole minus 1. This is the way the F2 will be calculated. So the answer would be 1.03 square divided by 1.0275 minus 1 into 100 for getting answer in percentage term, and the answer is 3.2506%. This is the forward rate for the second year. Similarly for year 3. For year 3 it will be found like this. 1 plus spot rate raised to 2 into 1 plus F3 is equal to 1 plus spot rate for the third year raised to 3. That is the way F3 will be calculated. So 1 plus F3 is equal to 1 plus S3 raised to 3 divided by 1 plus S2 raised to 2. So F3 is equal to spot rate for the third year is 3.20%. So 1.032 raised to 3 divided by spot rate for the second year is 3%. So divided by 1.03 raised to 2. So divided by 1.03 raised to 2. Whatever the answer, from that 1 is deducted in order to calculate the answer in percentage term. So 3.6012%. This is the forward rate for the third year. Next, calculation of F4. It is 1 plus spot rate for the third year raised to 3 into 1 plus F4 is equal to 1 plus spot rate for the fourth year raised to 4. This is the way the F4 will be calculated. So spot rate for the third year is 3.2% into 1 plus F4 is equal to 1.03375 raised to 4. So 1 plus F4 is equal to 1.03375 raised to 4 divided by 1.032 raised to 3. So F4 is equal to 1.3902. That is 39.02%. That is the way F4 will be calculated. So I'm sorry, over here it is 1.0932. 1.03902. So over here the final answer will be 3.902. Let us write up to 4 decimals. It is 3.9018%. I'm sorry friends. So we understand that, say, over here, first year, second year, third year and fourth year, forward rate for the first year it would be same 2.75. For the second year it is 3.2506. For the third year it is 3.6012. And for the fourth year it is 3.9018. This is the forward rate. Now the important point of the question comes. The important point of the question is, from end of year 1 to end of year 4, we will make the calculation that, say, what is the rate of interest taking into account, say, the rate at which we are required to pay interest to the bank. We understand that, say, as far as the DEF Ltd is concerned, it is required to pay interest at the rate prime lending rate of interest plus 2.75. So it is prime lending rate of interest plus 2.75. That is the total interest which we have to pay from end of year 1 to end of year 4. However, if at all the rate of interest is exceeding 5.625, then in that case our interest liability will be restricted to 5.625. If at all the rate of interest is less than that, then in that case we have to pay interest less than that. But if it is more, then our cost is not going to increase. Okay, write an answer for the calculation of interest cost on annual basis. Here is column number 1. Payment to bank is column number 2. Actual cost is column number 3. We understand that, say, there is a fixed interest of 2.75. So whatever the floating rate of interest, to that, say, the fixed charge of 2.75 will be added. So over here 2.75 plus 2.75, that comes to 5.5, and actual cost will be 5.5. Why? Because it is less than the interest rate cap, which is provided to us as 5.625. Okay, as far as the interest rate cap is concerned, it is 5.625% is the interest rate. In the second year, the floating rate of interest is 3.2506. To that, say 2.75 is added. So that comes to 6.0006. So let us keep it 6 only, which is more than 5.625. So actual cost will be restricted to 5.625. In the third year, 3.6012 plus 2.75. So it is 6.3512. Again, it is more than 5.625. So the cost will be restricted to 5.625. In the fourth year, 3.9018 plus 2.75. That comes to 6.6518. Again, it is more, so our cost will be restricted to 5.625. That is the way we are required to make the computation of the cost. The question says further that calculate the cost of the funding to these two companies, assuming the expectation theory holds good. Now we understand that as far as a company which has borrowed at the fixed rate, for them, so the cost is always going to remain fixed in spite of the change in the floating rate of interest. So as far as the ABC company is concerned, for that, so the cost of the borrowing will be same 4.25%. So cost of borrowing for ABC is 4.25% per annum. Cost of borrowing for DEF, comma, is as under. In the write down, it is 1.055 into 1.05625 raised to 3 whole raised to 1 by 4 minus 1. This is the way we have to compute the answer. We understand that the first year rate of interest is 5.5%. For the remaining 3, this is the rate of interest. Now we are making it the annualized, that is whole raised to 1 by 4 minus 1 to get the answer in percentage term. This is the way we can compute the answer. I am giving explanation of this formula once again. Suppose I would have borrowed $1 at the beginning of year 1. Then first year interest is 5.5%. Second year interest is 1.05625. Third year same. Fourth year same. So $1 or 1 rupee which I have borrowed will have this much repayment at the end of the fourth year. So we understand that say for every 1 rupee that we have borrowed at I rate of interest for 4 years will have this much rate of interest on the per annum basis. So when you solve the equation, तो कैसे होगा? 1.055 into 1.05625 raised to 3 whole raised to, ये raised to 4 का सामने चला जाएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? raised to 1 by 4 हो जाएगा. दिस विल रिमेन 1 प्लस आई. ये 1 सामने चला जाएगा तो वो क्या हो जाएगा, नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. So it will become negative on the opposite side. So minus 1. This is the way we have the equation. So over here 1.055 into 1.505625 raised to 3. Under root for 2 times. So 1.05593 minus 1 194 minus 1 0.05594, that is 5.594%. This is the way we will have the rate of interest. So the effective cost to the company is 5.594% on annualized term.